Yo, what is going on YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and this is my first video since Call of Duty was released on November 3rd, 2017. And in the background here, we have some war gameplay. This isn't a particular amazing gameplay. I just haven't recorded a lot of my gameplay so far in Call of Duty World War II, and that's what I'm here to talk about. So after I had some amazing gameplays, I actually went 28-1 in my first game. So my very first game, it seemed like it made me play team deathmatch. I'm not sure if that's an experience that everybody else had. Some of my friends said that they didn't know about that, but I couldn't do anything until I played a team deathmatch game. And I started off my first match of Call of Duty World War II 23-0, and I thought that was awesome. I was super excited. I was freaking out, like, is there a nuke in this game? I still have not determined whether there is a nuke in this game. I'm sure I could Google it, but I haven't done that yet. I made a video saying that there could be a nuke in this game because it was invented in World War II, but no news on that yet, so I will be figuring that out later. But something that I noticed that's not in the game that I thought would be in the game, my friends actually told me it is theater mode. So after I had these awesome gameplays and I kept playing, I'm like, oh, I should record some of these games so I have something for YouTube. All my friends assured me that there is a theater mode in the game. So when I was walking around in headquarters, if you don't know, they've made Call of Duty into almost like Destiny, where you have this base, which they call the headquarters, where you can get mail and contracts, like bounty stuff to get more XP, all that stuff. There is a section called theater mode, but when you go there, all they have is videos about Call of Duty. They have two right now about like the making of Call of Duty in World War II and all this stuff. And it looks like they're setting that up to be a platform where they'll put like MLG competitive Call of Duty content and maybe some more update stuff. Maybe they do an update video, DLC stuff, whatever, who knows. Pretty much just Call of Duty made content, and there's no user content, so I couldn't find any of my games, and I was super disappointed because I spent like the better half of Sunday playing Call of Duty because I couldn't play on Friday or Saturday. So it was my first time playing on Sunday, and I couldn't get back any of my games or the game that I went 28-1. I might just post a picture here just to brag a little bit. It's not even that crazy of a gameplay. I've had better ones, but 28-1 on Team Deathmatch, first match, I was super stoked about that, and I couldn't let it go, and I kept just talking about it because I'm annoying. But I was just super excited because I didn't know if I was going to still be good at Call of Duty. Haven't been playing Call of Duty as much as I used to since probably 2012, 2013. I feel like the games have just kind of changed like everybody else has, and now it's back. It's awesome, but there's no theater mode. So a couple of things here. I did some research while I was at work, and I was just Googling it to confirm that there is no theater mode because I was bummed out. And it looks like Sledgehammer came out and said that confirmed there is no theater mode, and it looks like this has been a trend kind of started by Treyarch, but there have been some articles and I read some comments about people debating the fact that I guess theater mode changes the coding over the game because it's pretty much recording everything that we're doing, and it creates extra lag onto the game. And I remember going back into like an old Treyarch game or one of the Call of Duties where I had a lot of lag and there would be issues where some of the games would be missing, and it just seemed like it caused a lot of problems. So I think that's part of the reason why they might have done it. It could be an excuse, who knows. Maybe Sledgehammer just doesn't have the systems to do that, and that's more of a Treyarch thing because they have different studios doing this. That creates this whole question, like, how are they creating the same game with 3 different studios now? Before it was just Infinity Ward and Treyarch, and now it's Sledgehammer Games is like in this. I'm sure they work together and share employees, and I'm sure they're using some base coding from the previous games, but it's just interesting to me how they're doing that. But to not go too far off topic, this game they just weren't able to put theater mode into, whether they were lazy, they didn't have the time or the resources. I'm not really sure, but it's just unfortunate because that's a really nice feature to have. And now the only way to record stuff is by saying Xbox record that, which only does like 30 seconds. And then I think PlayStation, PS4 has a better recording system, like PS4 Share. I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation. And then obviously if you have an Elgato or game capture card like I do, you're fine. But most people don't have that unless you're making YouTube videos or recording it for some personal reason. And these devices can cost upwards of like $100, $200. So I've had one for like years. I forget how much I paid for it. But so now I can at least record the games, but I think it's a major bummer that people can't. And I don't know, maybe it's not a huge deal. Maybe, people are like, who cares? There's so much Call of Duty gameplay online. I feel like 10 years ago, it was awesome to post your Call of Duty videos. It was like a new thing. And when you saw a gameplay of someone going like 28-1, people thought that was cool. And now it's been done so many times on YouTube that I don't think people care as much, but I was still excited because it was my first game. So I guess that's basically, I'm just going through my notes here that I wrote down. I was Googling a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to make this video as soon as I got home from work. So just so you know, that theater mode in the back of headquarters is not for you, not for us. We can't record our gameplay. So if you're going to want anything, make sure you share it, save it, get an Elgato game capture card, whatever, find some other way. I'm sure there's probably some hack that people do to like get content online, but if you're playing on console, you're pretty much beat. And you know what, if it does improve lagginess, game lag that much, then I'm okay with it. And selfishly, since I have a game capture card, that's okay. But it is annoying having to record each game and then go back and delete them. It was nice when Call of Duty just saved them and kind of filed them, because you never know, people do crazy shit. It's fun to go back and see like those cross map grenades or knife kills and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying Call of Duty World War II. I am very much. I just got home from work. Day 2 of me having the game, so I want to go and play. So I'm going to end this video here. If you have anything interesting that you'd like to hear about Call of Duty World War II, any topics that I should cover, I'm going to be posting a ton of Call of Duty content for, you know, the foreseeable future with Call of Duty. So as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.